Hello! How are we all doing? Welcome back. It's time for us to go on a stroll to try to bop Manus. We've had a couple of run-ins with the chap. Ow. Ow. Hey, Cryptic. How you doing? Are you going away now? Are you still following me for no good reason? Okay. Yes, throw myself at him again. I've just started from when I stopped earlier today. Can't see any reason to stop. It's just the one, man, actually. Just the one swan, actually. Good luck going after them killers, then. Oh, balls, I need to have a drink. got to keep rolling there. Or you think I'm going to struggle with damage output? Oh, you got to run through it. Okay. I'm sure, like, I've dodge rolled through it, but... I might... I suspect I might actually be low on damage output. That's not the way to go. I need to go straight down, you utter buffoon. That's fine. Keep running. A lot of damage. Yeah, I think... What? I've got an idea what I could do. Okay, I could do this instead. I actually haven't been into the big tree thing once. I haven't been down to Ash Lake at all. And there's a bunch of poppable stuff that's there. So if I could do that and maybe get the crystal homing soul mass. I think that's 30,000 souls. That could be a way of doing it. And what have we got in here? So we've got 8,000 there. 10,000 there. 20,000. Oh, ooh. Oh, actually. What do you mean? If I knew about what scope? Hang on. Okay, so 16,000. Okay, large soul of a proud knight. 3,000. Without going... Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right. There's the out of bounds basilisk. So we can't go there. Fair enough. Fair enough. But actually, I think I've got enough. I've actually got enough here. If I just buy crystal homing soul mass, I should be okay. $4,000, 16,000, yeah. I seem to believe that was 30,000. So maybe with that.
No, I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake.
On the bottom, but I'll take it.
Is it?
Feed item. And then, if we do this, I'll go pop. 10,000. 16,000. Go here. And if I remember correctly, don't you get Logan's kit if you buy everything off him? Do I? Is that a thing? Homing crystal soul mass.
Come again. The knowledge here is limitless. I will absorb it, then share it with you. Oh, this is fast.
6, 7, 8, 16, 19, 22, 42, 43, 43,000 souls if I'm to buy everything. Okay. Well, we've now got a much better soul mass. So, if I tune magic, I'll get rid of that. No, attune magic. Let's just, yeah. That can be that. That can be that. That can be that. That can be that. I just want to see how much damage the crystal soul mass does. Warp to dungeon. And let's just see how much this does. Because if this starts doing serious damage, or at least a lot better than it was, because it was doing like 90 odd or something ridiculously small. We've then got a much better thing that we can proc up quick and then just focus on running around, and then we're doing quite good. And I would like to get the proper dusk hat, but it seems like that's unlikely. Whoa! That was a sick dodge. Are you sure you have to kill him? I thought that when you bought everything from him, he went mad and then ended up leaving stuff there. Or do you have to kill him after that? Squashed it. Okay, 225 isn't bad. That's not too bad. That's much better than it was before. It's definitely doing a lot more than it was before. 225, not too bad. Not too bad. Let me just check. Let me just have a look here on the wiki. Hey Fox, yep, it's a continuation. We've actually completed the run, because there was no way to... there's no way to... what's the word? It's falling out of my head. There was no way to get into the DLC, but now that we've beaten Gwyn, we've decided, let's go to... let's go there. Let's go to the DLC and see what we can do with it. Oh, you kill him for... yeah, you kill him for his catalyst. I feel like there's got to be something else I'm missing. Oh, okay. So to get the crown offer, we need to beat Manus. But beating Manus, we kind of need the crown. Sticky situation. Sticky situation. 32. We'd need to level up twice to get another attunement slot. Okay. Let's just prove that we haven't got enough. Let's just prove that we haven't necessarily got enough damage output before we think we have. And is there anything else I can do? Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. Ah. Rat. You're not wrong there, Foxfire. You're not wrong, it's not a fun place to be. Ow. $225. Okay. What? No. What? Just go ahead. Okay, let's actually try to make a dent in this. I want to get the crystal soul masses going first because they're the fastest to cast Then I can use the soul arrows. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. If we could get the tin crystallization catalyst, that'd be quite nice, but we can't. Horrible move. Ah, I can't say that at all. Can't say that at all. What am I doing? Why am I going this way? Okay. Let's try again. It's so hard to see when everything's quite dark. What? Don't quite know why I gained 600 souls there, but... Right, let's have a stroll back down. Actually, what's up here? Oh yeah, that's where I got that thing. Yours. What do you mean, Fox? It's like, what, AMA? Don't quite know where I'm going, but... okay. What's up? Change equipment. Give myself some of those. Where are we going up to? Yo, that's long. That's long. Where are we? Ayo. Okay. That's definitely a shortcut. That's definitely a shortcut. Hello, Pooch. I'm assuming I'm supposed to kill Rose to save them, to save Sif. But we can't, so you're gonna be struggling, doggo. I'm feeling fine, Steve. I'm feeling fine. It's the last one. I'm going down to see the family tomorrow. So I was just going to play for a little bit. Finish up at about midnight. And then I'm done, I think. I might, for fun, just go back and see how much easier now that I've leveled up and got a bunch more... Get out of my way. Now that I've leveled up and got some more spells, see how much damage we do to Gwyn. Just for the giggles. If I can get past Manus. But he's been like a complete pain in the bum. right now. And I suspect until we take out Manus, we can't get a good DPS bump. Oh, that's rough. No, there is, but after Manus, we then release Dusk and we get her helmet. And that gives us a big DPS buff, like 20% I want to say. Over what we've got. I think this act gives us 10%. And that gives us an additional 20. If I remember correctly. So we get a big buff there. So that should make a difference. It's just here. It's if we've got... There's a bit of a damage check on our build specifically. I have got Dark Bead, but he doesn't really do anything. So ow. I'm finding Manus quite a bit harder to read than Artorias. Artorias was much easier to read what Taxi was going to do. Currently it is 25 past 10 at night. So it's late evening here in the UK. Balls. I do think we're struggling with DPS here. Is there anything else we could get to make things better, I wonder? I wonder what we could do. Right. Doing quite well. Yeah. Is there any other... Is there anything else I can go for? Just thinking. No, I think I'm just gonna have to get good. I think that's the long and short of it. Do feel like I'm being scaled out on damage wise, but let's just try this. So the crystallized, these boys do about 250. Let's see what dark bead can do. Do I need to just get up close and personal with him? Okay, yes. Bro, I can't see anything that was going on screen there. So that does about 400. Which I think is fine because he resists it. Okay. So that might be enough to do it, I don't know. Balls. That's unfortunate to hear, guys. Well, I hope you all the best. Being unemployed isn't fun. When I was unemployed for about 6 months. It was grim. Grim. Unless you've got things to throw yourself into whilst you're dealing with it, it's not the that timing is horrible. Let me just do this for a sec. Let me just check this. What are you gonna start your own place doing? Yo, pressure washing. That's like, it's hard. It is hard work, but it's quite can be quite satisfying. It can be quite satisfying. Okay, I've got that there. What's this? Knobber. Of course. Of course. But starting your own company can be, yeah, it's tough. You've got to go out and do a lot of things that you wouldn't necessarily have to do. But, yo, if you can get it, absolutely, smash it, go for it, chap. Bum 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 bum. Ow. Are you deleting your messages there, Foxfire? That does so much damage. That does so much damage. Out of interest, let me just see. Let me just see what it's like fighting against Gwen now. Fair enough, no worries, chap. Change your mind away. I've made a... I have saved the save file. Just wanted to see how much more damage this does. To old Gwynny boy. And at this point, I'm kind of thinking, like, if for the DLC, did I even pick the right, go for the right choice? Was there other things I should have done instead? Maybe. Maybe. Should I have just gone for a big Zweihander? Maybe. But it would have still made the Capra Demon really hard. Basically, oh my god. That does so much damage. So much damage, Jesus. Shut up, Cryptic. Yeah. That does so much damage. That's like twice as much. And that's not even RTSR range. So that's like 50% more. Right, what are we gonna do about... What can we do about Manus? Right. We can potentially get Logan's Catalyst. We can potentially get Logan's Catalyst. That might help. Now, how many souls do we need? Purchase item. The big one is that one. And we'll have to buy them all, so let's see if it's doable. That's 10,000. $13,000. Purchase item. 13,000. So Yeah. Let's have a look. Yes, let's get that. Yes, let's get that. Get that. The run's not technically going, Abyss. We've gone into the DLC. So we beat Gwyn, gone into the DLC, and seen if I can also beat the DLC. But obviously we had to kill things to get there. So now I'm trying to get a little bit better to fight Manus. Basically. 30,000 souls. $30,000 Have I got the ability to do that? Have I got the ability? Maybe there's some more poppable ones in New Londo or something?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Maybe I didn't
Well and wide awake.
search everywhere there.
Treat me like an old withering snake.
Actually, where Calimede was, there was a bunch of souls.
Is it?
Is there anything here that you want? No, you're not having that. Two, 4,000.
Farewell.
Okay. And how much? Oh, actually, how much have I got in dung pies?
Pleased to see you.
Feed item. $4,000. Okay. What sounds like an Iron Maiden song? How much have I got in dung pies? Hey, honestly, like, it's more difficult because it's got under specific restrictions, but really, the actual thing about it, it's not that complicated. When you're actually playing through the game is, what you need to do is find a weapon you think is cool and hit thing till it dead. That's about it. Hey, okay. Nothing is left. We have beat Gwyn, we've done everything, but I loaded a backup of the save, and then I had to kill some things to get into the DLC, and we're just having a look to see if the DLC is doable. So yeah, I just wanted to see if we could do it once we'd got in. I beat Artorias, beat the Sanctuary Garden, and now we're on to Manus. Yeah, I mean, like, on my personal playthrough, I just be like, ha! Cool big sword. Big sword, go swing, press R1, roll out of the way of things. Nice. Yeah, so I think it was there. I want to say. Now, I can't remember. Where is it that? Where is it? We didn't really do much there either.
Are you human? I forgive you. I am here to pay respects to a dear friend. Please, allow me a moment alone. Are you I am pleased.
Where is it? Huh? What do you mean, sorry? I think that might be a meme I'm not aware of. Aha, yes. This is where I want it to be. I know it's coming. But I want to collect some stuff. What's in that chest? What's in that chest? Maybe. I might continue it to Dark Souls 2 and 3. I might do. That is something I really haven't decided. I don't know. Is the long and short of it? I mean, if the video does exceptionally well, then yes, I probably will. But I actually haven't played either Dark Souls 2 or 3, so I'd want to do a casual playthrough of them first. Well, okay. Okay. Yeah, no spoilers about those. And I've played... I've had a bit of a weird relationship with the original Dark Souls. Like, I played it a long time ago. I got down to about Blighttown and went, bollocks to this. And then I got kind of a bit of an itching to play it again. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll play it again. That sounds fun. And it was fun. I was actually planning on doing a completely different sort of video. One that wasn't actually a challenge run at all. But yeah, I was planning on doing a completely different video that wasn't a challenge run at all. It was going to be sort of set up like one, but it wasn't actually really a challenge run. It was more talking about some of the lore in the game and whatnot. And some other bits and pieces. It's not really massively important to... know. But then I played it and I started playing through it. I was like, I'm actually having a really good time. So I decided to do a challenge run. Came up with this idea because I thought it was slightly different to everything else that was being done. Titanite slap, absolutely useless. How does my editing schedule consist of? Well, with the nature of like the way that I edit, it's quite intensive. So I do everything sequentially. So I run the game, then I sit and write the script. I suspect this will probably be about half an hour video. Maybe a little bit shorter. I'm not entirely sure. So I sit and do that. Once I've done that, record the voiceover, then I start editing, get all the stuff prepared. And generally speaking, all the spare time that I have just goes into working on videos. So, like the Pokemon video, that was 3 months of solid work, constant solid work. It was about at least 200 hours, I think, went into making that video. At least 200 hours. Remaking the entirety of Kanto in 3D was a lot of work. That was a lot of work. And generally what I do is I work on the videos from about work on them from about 8:30 at night to about midnight, and I just do that every day until it's done. That's just because that's all the time that I've got. I can't put in any more time because I've also got a full-time job and I've got to do other stuff too. So that's probably about what I would. Useless. So currently we're running around trying to find some soul packets that we can use. If I can't find any here, I'm going to have to go to New Londo, I think. I think there's probably some left. Oh, we did raid it earlier in the run. Maybe it's just down. For me, the hardest Souls game, I don't know. I've not really played many of them. I've played this one, a little bit of Bloodborne, chunk of Elden Ring. What's my job role? My title job is Senior IT Manager. A minute. That's my job role. So yeah, it is a lot of work, no way around it. However, YouTube stuff to some degree. It's my creative outlet, so that's one of the reasons why I enjoyed doing it so much. It's good fun to do. Okay. So I should be able to chop that down. Somewhere, maybe? Up here, maybe? And you're all just giggling at us. Balls! But no, it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. But it's fun. It is fun. I do like doing YouTube and making videos and all that sort of stuff. It's fun to do. Oh, did I? I didn't even notice. Didn't even notice. But we've got past this bit with souls. Without souls. Let's have a look. Maybe there are some soul packets down here. Right. What are we up to? Okay. Not 30,000. That's for sure. Get out of it! Ah! Yeah. Soul, always believe in your soul. Yeah, let's get a file link. Let's have a look in New Londo, see what we can find. I suspect that down on the floor there'll be some more that I just missed because I was getting lazy towards the end and just dodging a bunch of stuff. Down, sort of explore around the run back for the Four Kings. And because that's quote unquote late game. Oh, game. Hello? Are you quite alright? Okay, fair enough. Fairly snuff. Oh, well, thank you ever so much, Chin Ninja. I mean, this week I've been able to do a lot of streaming just because I've been off work, which has been fun. What do you mean by non-live streams? As in you generally prefer watching live streams, or am I misinterpreting that somewhat? Aha! I see blue pokey thing. Yes. Aha. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying some of the malarkey that I've been doing on the internet. Yeah, that's some let the bodies hit the floor nonsense, isn't it, right there? You're right there, boyo. No. Move out my way. Thank you. Ah! No, do not give me the kick. I do not want it. Yeah, I imagine it doesn't smell great. I'm not gonna lie. Ow! Oh! I see something. Oh, is that a... see a chest? Let's have you. Ah, tighten up chunk. Not really much use. Get out of my way! Aha! I can just wander around here. Perfect. Soul of a proud knight. I think we might be getting close. Ow! Ow! How long has the world went to crap does Dark Souls happen? Is it like 1,000 years or something? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think if we can maybe find one more thing, then maybe we can buy the rest of what's in Logan's shop. Then we can get his wand, and then we're good. Where are we? I can't remember where we are. Ah, we're here. Yeah. Leave. So let's go... Oh, it might be enough. It might be enough. It might... If we flog everything else that we don't need, it might be enough. $8,000, good. $21,000. I think we might just about be able to squeak this. Spending a lot of souls on it, but you know. Wake up.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well and wide awake. Do not treat me like an old withering snake. Is it?
Feed. I've got 25,000 souls. We need to get 25, 26. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Take that. Absolutely take that. Then, if we go to Logan's, reset the area. Warp. Warp to the archive. Yeah, it's part of the world, but it almost, like, with the cataclysmic events that are going on, it does almost feel like it should be all of it, doesn't it?
Oh.
Purchase item.
Come again, for I too. Oh, stately curses upon you.
Okay, he's gonna go mad. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. The world is a large place. Now. Where do you find it? Where's Logan's thing? Where's his catalyst? Where is it? Where is it? Logan, catalyst. Yes, you're a mimic. You're not. It says a chest should have appeared in his place. But he was here. Try to quit the game, maybe? Ah, there we go. Fair enough. Right. We've now got a better catalyst. This is probably about as good as we can get. So let's have another go. Squeaking out all those souls. It's a lot to spend. It's almost like... Yeah, it's hard to know what's better actually at this point. Dark bead, soul spear, crystal soul spear. Let's just get in and hit him. And it was a chunk higher, and all the other buffs are multiplicative, so it should do some good things. Right, and then when we're down here, I need to change this to that, that to that. So we're about as buff as we can be. Let's see if the abomination of Lovecraftian origins. He looks like he's made of wood. Let's see how he deals with this. That does a chunk more. Okay. Huh, okay. Let's see how much Darkblade does to him. It's definitely doing a chunk more damage, probably 10 to 15% more at the very least. And that's not a bad thing. That's very good. But it's still going to be a tough fight. And I just find him so hard to read versus like Artorias was much easier to read on what the crack was. I bet if I had a great bow I could sit there and range him. Okay. Darkblade does a grip of damage. Still does a grip. But it's hard to make all of them hit him. Get down there. Okay. Okay. Balls. Okay, so that takes him down to... Yeah. I think I want to do the... maybe. Yeah. Yeah, but sometimes he does like chain attacks. And I think because the background is so dark, it's hard to sometimes tell from his silhouette what he's actually trying to do. So I'm having quite a hard time reading his movements. I mean, which is okay, like. Just is what it is. That, I just can't see that attack at all. So much damage. Nice. See any of that at all. Do for that. Right. Okay. So that one I need to do by going backwards. I need to roll backwards away from him for that. Apparently that's the strat. apparently that's the strat. I wonder, can I just... Knob. You knob. For the bank holiday, I'm going down to see my family, which will be nice. Take the kids. Say hello to everyone, check up on everyone. It's all good. So, my other half's driving us down. Should have a bit of a giggle tomorrow. But outside of that, no, not really. So, evidently, because of that, I won't be streaming. Yeah, bank holidays are part of our near enough mandatory holidays for work and things. So, because it's Good Friday. Because it's Good Friday and that is a bank holiday. We'll have that up. Oh, that one you need to go towards him. But no. We get 8 bank holidays a year. So, mandatory holidays is the 8 bank holidays, and everyone gets 20 days as a minimum, generally speaking here. So, every job has to give you 20 days. Now this is assuming full-time work, but everyone's got to give you 20 days plus your 8 days bank holiday. Oh, that's cool, Chin Ninja. That's pretty sick. Yeah, it's fun. That's going to be a good one. A few years ago, I did a... oh, Christ, it's pushing 10 years ago now. I did a 24-hour stream for Macmillan's. That was great fun as well. It's always nice to try to raise some money, especially if you're like personally connected to the thing. I like going to those sorts of charity events and stuff. Everyone's always having a bit of a giggle. Everyone's always down to have some fun. Yeah, I'm far too old for pub crawls nowadays. It's not happening. so tight. We haven't got much time for that at all. You haven't got much time for that at all. Jesus. No. 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 I've waxed things once. That was when I was drunk for a day. I'm not doing it again. That was a very silly idea. And caused a lot of heartache. Ow. How'd you hit me all the way there? Waxing is just a vicious thing people do to themselves, and I still don't understand why. I can't see anything that's going on there. I've got tattoos. I'd rather have a tattoo than get waxed again. That being said, when I was waxed, it wasn't exactly done in the most professional way. Everyone had had a couple too many Jack Daniels. I don't think the way with which I was being waxed was maybe the best way to do it. No, I don't know if I've got the... I don't know if I've got the really 5 souls. I don't think I've got the damage output to do it. I don't think I've got the damage output to do it, you know. Let me do some maths. Let me just get a notepad. So the attacks we've got Soul Spear. Crystal Soul. Dark Bead. And Soul Mass Crystal. So I need to make a note of how much damage we do with each. So let's do that. Actually, there is. I think with this setup we can't do it. I think with this setup we're just going to run out of spells. However, I think... balls. However, there is something I think might let us do it, but I really don't want to have to. Okay, so Crystal Soul Spear, Soul Sphere. Just let me hit it. 596. Make note of that. 596. Crystal Soul Spear is 596. Now I'm gonna have to run back and do that again. $596 if I hit all of them. So that's like 2,400. Oh, he's got a bunch of health. Yeah, 596. Perfect. So I'm going to go through and do all of them. If you would be very handy and pop them in chat so I can remember. Ow! Stop it! Now, Soul Spear. Dark Bead and the Soul Mass are going to be the odd ones. We're going to take the highest ones we get. Soul Spear's quite easy. Okay. Four, 2, 7, 4, 2, 7, 4, 2, 7. No. 4, 2, 7. Okay, 441, 427, 441, 427, 441. So that's 427. 42. Thank you. I did hotkey to BRB. No, I was typing in and my hotkey to go to the BRB screen is 0. And I forget every time. 0 on numpad. The only one I've got left to do is soul mass. I think that's 250, maybe 251. I want to say. But we'll find out. We'll find out if we've got enough damage to do it. $250. Yeah, 250. Yeah. 250. So that is 250. We have... Okay. So doing some maths on it. 427. And we got 4 of those. That gives us 1708 if we hit everything. And then we've got 596 and we got 4 of those. And that gives us 3576. Yep. Dark bead. If we hit absolutely everything. 421 times 6. That's very unlikely to hit. Is 2526. And then we've got 2500. 2500. Okay. 2500. Right. How much health has Manus got? So. Let's add those up. Five, 7, 6. Okay. Okay, right. Okay. If we just use the soul mass stuff. So 3, 5, 7, 6. Add 1708. Is that enough? No. Okay. Okay. It's not enough with just the soul spears. We'd need the soul spears and the vast majority of the dark beads to hit. And that's hard because he moves around a lot. But what if instead... If instead... we did this. Oh no. No, I did that wrong. Okay, 5, 9, 6, 4. Yeah. That's actually 2384. Ooh, that's worse than I thought. We've just about got enough armaments to kill him. However, it's tough. We haven't really got the firepower that we want. Or, well, that we would want. So theoretically doable. Huh. I mean... if I wear this, I've just got to be perfect. I've got to be perfect. I can't get hit once. Is there another ring we could have? Maybe. Let me have a look. Let's see what the wiki says. Hmm. That's just not... No. Okay. Are there any other sorcerers that we could potentially get? No, I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Do I really... That's not quite what I wanted to wear. Is there anything else I could do? Is it worth maybe... Are there any weapons I could potentially swap to? No. That's the only weapon I could carry. An extra 50%, would that be worth it? Maybe? I ain't trying to do Manus on RTSR sounds terrifying. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. But if I get hit, I die. Okay. I don't know. I think I might just not be good enough. I'll need to spend some time thinking about that. But it is midnight. I have had a further bash at Manus. I'll pardon me. I just don't think I've quite got the damage output. I think I kind of need to be a little bit higher level. Unless I can find something. It's quite funny that they match up. Yeah, I could maybe make like this dude and go full Havel. I can fat roll at least. And just try to stand and bang with him. Just stick right in him and see if maybe I can do that. But otherwise, I don't think I've got the... Yeah, I need the extra casts. I'll need to do that, and even so, I'm still going to be relying on everything. But that's maybe a problem for me to look at for another time. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to head off, and tomorrow I'm probably going to start writing the script. So with that, I'll see you next time. See you in the server. Good night.